Hey, come here. I got you. Hey, come here. He's 23. Consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He didn't say anything.
He likes it.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, right there. Stay right there.
Yo, bro, she just forcibly twerked on bro, and bro's special. If he's trying to fight it, why? Bro, y'all gonna be dropping stuff.
Danny on the beat, boy.
I say what's good, YouTube. I say what's good, YouTube. I say what's good, YouTube. It's your boy 3 Stacks. Say what's good, YouTube. It's your boy 3 Stacks. What's good, YouTube? It's time to react. But today we got Nina Lynn banned after assault caught on camera. I've heard about this and I seen like the different things that been going on, but like I ain't really look in depth and I ain't really see like the full vid. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zo, do you?
Zoe, he's not consenting. He's not consenting.
Yeah, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. You never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer just got banned from Twitch. Everybody's on Twitter celebrating like it's justice. But in this video, I'm gonna break down why that ban means absolutely nothing and how Twitch is playing all of you that was crying about this situation. So Official Society, we got breaking news, like literally right now as I'm making this video. Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn just got banned, both off Twitch. And you know the internet's happy as hell. Twitter's happy as hell. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna cover this till they actually got banned. I don't wanna say too much, but my personal opinion, y'all really dragged it to the point where y'all got the girls banned.
Hey, come here. I got you. Hey, come here. 23. Consensual.
He's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He didn't say anything.
He likes it.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, right there. Stay right there.
Yo, bro, she just forcibly twerked on bro, and bro's special. If he's trying to fight it, why? Bro, y'all gonna be dropping stuff.
Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo,
Sit down.
you might be in that one video.
And it's sad because nobody's looking at it like serious in the moment. Like I feel like he the only person that can make it serious.
It's like a cartoon with a someone. It's like my car. Oh my god.
Wait, bro. That was really
You trying to black from getting he don't want it, bro.
He did not tell you
He
that.
don't want it, bro.
Bro, are you really?
Hold on. He said he didn't want it, bro, and you say he did not tell you that. Pretty much saying that in order for him to, dog, this is so bad. I know if Rose was reversed, it would get stupid.
Really traumatized? I'm confused, society. I said I don't want to say too much because there's victims out there and like real situations, right? But this situation, you have people covering this situation, showing the clip and actually saying like,
Oh my god, I don't want to show this clip too much because it's really crazy.
bro, oh my god, it's weird, bro. The internet is really weird. The fact that these guys can exaggerate a situation, and it's called clip farming. They clip farming the situation to get these girls banned because this cameraman said that he's been assaulted by these two girls. Like, you got autistic kids or like actually younger kids or just, you know, helpless people. But that's not the case right here, my people. I can't believe kids or just, you know.
I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. For the third time, and it's hurt me once. Yeah. Or to take me time to heal from it. I've been invalidated by the other party. I ain't gonna lie though, but like in that video, it did look like they was all joking around and then the third happened. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak too much on it. If that's how he felt, that's how he felt.
Helpless people, but that's not the case right here, my people. I can't believe you guys really got these girls banned for that, and we gonna see how long this ban gonna last, because if they banned for life, that is crazy. Like, you got these girls actually apologizing for manhandling another man.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever, and I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything. I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream, and I see that what I did came off all wrong, and it's on me. I take full accountability for that. I just want to say, Saeed, and to anybody out there that I made feel uncomfortable, I'm genuinely sorry.
I'm always be all right, bro. Trust me. But I want to make sure he's okay. Because he's been very nice. He's always been very nice to me, you know? Who are we talking about? Like, we're talking about Saeed. And this situation, what I'm talking about, has nothing to do with YPG, none of that. So I don't want to hear his name, but it only has to do with me and Saeed. And listen, I'm old enough to own up to what I did wrong. And during the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. I just thought he was laughing, so I'm like, oh, and we all just laughing and geeking. But yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong. And what we did was wrong. You know, he clearly was uncomfortable with it, you know, and he's very hurt by it. So that's all that we know.
This is the world we living in. Our ancestors will be so upset right now. You got our great grandfathers looking at this situation like, is this guy serious? And again, I don't want to say too much because I don't know the kid Sid or Saeed. I don't know the cameraman. I don't know if he's special. I don't know if he have issues. I don't know if he's really helping.
Yeah, he is special. I think he has autism or something like that.
Hopeless, right? But from what I seen in the clip, he's laughing, he's giggling, he's running. These girls are not hurting him. And I'm not even on here defending them. I'm not defending them because Nina did some wild stuff with a cat that got me so upset. If you know me, I rock with animals. And she was just spinning the chair with the cat on it. The cat fell off the chair. It was wild. I felt bad for the cat. So I'm not defending these girls. But the situation, they ain't deserve that, bro. You guys exaggerated. All you streamers out there that was crying, you guys exaggerated. And now they're banned. Like, everybody thinks this is justice. Everybody talking about Twitch finally did the right thing. And all these male streamers that were crying think they won. But to be honest, y'all wrong. And I'm about to show you exactly why. See, everyone thinks they got banned because Twitch decided to take accountability for what happened to the cameraman Sid. That they listened to XQC, to Osman, to Your Age, and everyone else that was calling them out. We're on nobody's side. And I'm gonna call all those people, all those men that were crying, babies, clip farming. And I get it. This is content, right? I get it. But I just didn't understand that route. I'm making the content, but I'm not taking that route as far as to actually looking at that clip and really feeling bad for the kid.
Now they got it.
Take all of this off. Take it off.
Nah, but like putting everything in a retrospect, I did see after the fact. Now he was trying to like, it's almost like he was trying to use this to like increase his engagement on stream, and that's where it started getting fishy to me. Cause like before, if you really felt this way, cool, like this, that, and the third, you say your truth, but then you're like 35% off of all subscribers. Tune into my stream if you want. That's crazy. At the same time, I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna neglect the way nobody feel. If that's how you truly feel, I understand. Cool. But like, don't fake, cause then like that's gonna mess up your credibility and your image.
Yo, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Don't do it. Look at my Louis Vuitton scarf. Hold on. No outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. What's going on?
You can't just forcibly take it out.
Look at that bag. Look at that bag. This is a nice bag. Hold on, this is a nice bag. Yo, how much this cost? Turn around. No. Start to put this out. What? I need this. I needed this. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Zoe, he's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting. Yo, that's my bag, bro. No.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have my bag.
Yeah. Wait, you need to get the out of the bag. What? You heard it.
Yo, what is happening? Yo.
You know how many Zoe Spencer subscribers and Nina Lynn subscribers wish they were Sid? And again, I understand where they're coming from. Yes, if the roles were switched, things would be 20 times worse. Duh.
Duh! Nigga, look at it. Duh!
No,
look at me. Duh.
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 Here's another. Hey, you don't eat.
We're like 20 times stronger than females. If Sid really wanted to, he could have knocked Nina out with one punch. Or Saeed, whatever his name is. If he really wanted to, he could have knocked Zoe out with one punch. Come on, guys. And again, I could be ignorant to the situation. I want y'all to let me know in the comments.
Nah, gang, I ain't gonna lie. Like, all seriousness, you are being ignorant to the situation. There are situations where stuff like this does happen, and the physical capabilities of the man may not surpass that of multiple women. Therefore, he might succumb to the deed that's being done to him. So that statement I don't agree with, but I can understand what you're saying.
Am I wrong for feeling this way? And I honestly feel like they getting banned because they on the rise. Nina came out of nowhere. And you know when you start being successful, people start to drag you down. Shit just start to come out of nowhere. And don't get me wrong, like I told you before, I'm not defending them, but it looked like a lot of hate and shit. From XQC, Ozma don't even know about that side of Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different side of Twitch over there, bro. You don't do IRLs, bro. These girls are grinding. You just took away their money, bro. You don't play with people bags, especially over a situation that you don't even know about. Like, you wasn't even there. You're just looking at the clip like everyone else and creating this whole narrative and got them banned. I feel bad, bro. I know it might sound like I'm going off right now, but I genuinely feel bad. What happened was Twitch literally got forced into damage control. They really didn't ban Nina and Zoe because it was the right thing to do. They banned them because the outrage of these crybabies was so viral, they had no choice. And here's the kicker. I don't think these are permanent bans. They probably got like the 30-day ban, or maybe 60 if Twitch want to look extra. But that means in some time, eventually, they're going to be back streaming, making money like nothing happened. But it's just shame they just got to go through this. We're going to get to all of that. But first, if you want the real breakdowns while everyone else is just reacting to the headlines, you need to hit that subscribe button and join the official society right now. We're the ones who see through the performance while everybody else celebrates fake wins. Hit subscribe and lock in with the official society. Now let's get back into it. Alright, for anyone who's late to the situation, a few months ago, Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer were on the IRL stream with Silky, and Silky's assistant was there, Sid or Saeed, whatever. And it looks like things might have gotten uncomfortable for the little boy. Zoe starts getting way too physical with Saeed, grabbing him, covering him, caressing her boy, throwing it back on your boy. And you could tell Brody's a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. But he's laughing, he's joking. Then Silky literally says on camera he's not consenting. But of course, these two girls did not stop. And now what's the problem right there? They take bro to another room trying to take off his clothes. One of them get on top of him. I just don't see where he's traumatized in this situation. Like, bro, you never...
Gang, you don't know, gang. Like, bro, there's certain, like, first off, him laughing and stuff, that doesn't indicate that he's having fun. Because it could just be a nervous laughter. Like, gang, like if we're being completely transparent. But this, like, you're saying you can't see how he could possibly be traumatized, gang. Bro, you can definitely see how he could probably be traumatized, especially if he's never been exposed to stuff like this. And he could have been laughing. Like I said, he is on, I think he's on the spectrum. So he could be laughing because, you know what I'm saying, that's the only way he might know how to react in that situation, because he doesn't really know what's fully going on. But I get what it looks like, but I'm just saying that the cues that we use that might be seen as like showing joy could be also be seen as like being nervous or like uncomfortable.
Bruh, you never had no buns before? Like, I'm confused, bro. Is Silky's assistant a teenager? Like, I'm confused. Somebody please put me on. Like, he look young, but he don't look like a 12-year-old or some shit, you know? But this all happened on stream, and thousands of people watched it. And you know what was the response at that time? Nothing. Nobody said nothing. This was a video of months back. Nobody cared. Not Twitch. Nobody. They would have gotten banned then if Twitch actually cared, right? It wasn't until months later that the clip resurfaced, and suddenly everyone's pretending to care. Had your rage or whoever else would have never said nothing, this would have looked completely different. And when I say completely different, y'all know what I mean. XQC's speech was more, you know, reverse the role, which I get it. Same thing with McQueen. I get it. Reverse the roles. of course we're gonna be in trouble, bro. We're men, they're females. What a man look like rubbing on a female? If a female trying to rub on you, you're not helpless. You can tell the female to please relax. Tell her to stop. If he wanted to, he could have really told him to chill. He didn't do that. He was playing along with the content. We all know content when we see content. And we all know a traumatized or uncomfortable person when we see one. That wasn't that. But really, that's when everything changed. When all of these guys decided to speak up months later. But not because what they did was wrong. And obviously, yes, it could be wrong. Y'all know that. In a whole different situation. And this one, it just looked like they're reaching. But because it went viral, everybody crying, it became too big for Twitch just to ignore. And that's when Twitch had to do something. Not because they cared about Saeed, the cameraman, but because they care about what everyone else thinks. They care about the optics. Let's talk about how we specifically get to these bans. Because clearly this wasn't Twitch doing the right thing. This was Twitch getting forced into action. Here's how it works. First phase, whatever clips, it goes viral. The moment explodes, everybody's asking where's the ban, right? Second phase, you got the crybaby big streamers that start to react. That's when you get every major voice to start to react and start calling for accountability. Then the next phase, the mainstream attention. Once it comes off Twitch and jumps off to TikTok, then Twitter and Instagram, and everyone's covering it, that's when Twitch can't ignore it anymore. Because here's the thing about Twitch, they don't ban on what's right. They ban based on PR pressure. Think about every major Twitch controversy. They never act immediately. They wait to see if it goes away. And if it doesn't and it gets too big, that's when they actually act. The Imaru situation, they didn't ban the guy immediately. They banned him after it went viral. And everyone's celebrating like it's justice. Congrats to the internet. You guys won for approximately 30 to 60 days. So if you're realizing all the fakeness within the streaming platforms, if you're realizing all of this is just performance, you're exactly who the official society is for. Right now, we're on a road to 10,000 subscribers who actually understand how this works. Be early and not late. But alright, let's start to bring it all together. Here's what actually happened. Nina and Zoe got too physical with Saeed. It was wrong, it was uncomfortable, it shouldn't have happened, but honestly, the internet dragged it. Because months later, the clips go viral and that pressure on Twitch becomes impossible to ignore. So Twitch actually banned these girls and everyone's just celebrating. The male streamers won. But you're wrong. Twitch is playing all of you. Because what actually happened was Twitch got forced into damage control. They didn't ban Nina and Zoe because they actually cared about Saeed or any male victims. They banned them because the outrage and the crying was too loud and too viral for them to ignore. It wasn't accountability. It was just crisis management. And the proof, we'll get it determining the length of this ban. Because I highly doubt this is a permanent ban. Y'all did these girls dirty. Can't play with people's food, man. At this point, you taking people's food right off their plate. And it's sad that it's coming from male streamers to the females. So instead of trying to get these girls banned, the best thing could have been like to teach them and show them that that's not what we do here on Twitch. Make it a teaching lesson rather than an opportunity to tear these girls down. Again, like I said, I could be ignorant to Saeed or Sid's situation. I don't know exactly how he felt or his life or what he's gone through, but what I saw was a kid just laughing. And what I'm hearing is that he actually felt traumatized and uncomfortable. Somebody please show me that in the video, because the clip is right there. But here's the thing, society, you don't have to play into it. You can see the game for what it is. Join the people who don't fall for it, and that's what the official society is about. We don't celebrate fake wins. We see right.
Alright, but I ain't gonna lie, guys. All just aside, like whether if you ever fell victim to something like this game, don't feel like your voice is suppressed because you're a guy or because you're a man or anything like that. At the same time, it's a very serious thing, and if you say that it happened, gang, bro, make sure that it actually happened, because that's a very serious accusation. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I thank y'all for looking at it with me. It's your boy 3 Stacks. You know, I keep it 3,000. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. And on to the next one. Peace.
I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the